Our friends at Walmart are very committed to many issues around the globe. One of the most important is the issue of hunger. And I'm very happy to have Ms. Karrie Denniston from the Walmart Foundation to tell us more about these efforts. Thank you so much for being here, Karrie.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Now, for those not familiar, can you give us some insight to Walmart's approach to the hunger issue?
Sure. Well, first I'd love to start with the approach of Walmart and the Walmart Foundation to global responsibility issues overall. You know, one of the great things about being the kind of company that we are is that there's so much focus on these issues. And so Walmart and the Walmart Foundation really try to think about how do we leverage who we are as a company, as a retail leader, and as a global company to try and make positive change in the world. And so we start there. And then we think about how do we use philanthropy to really catalyze innovation or catalyze change, not just for Walmart, but for the world overall. So we focus in three primary areas to do this. One is building community resilience. You know, how do we really think about making strong communities, utilizing our associates, our volunteerism, our logistics know-how. So that's one. The second is building really strong, sustainable supply chains. And the third is driving economic opportunity, really creating economic mobility. So as we think about those three broad themes, hunger is a natural fit for us and is a place that we've really tried to leverage our strengths, leverage who we are as a company to try and make positive change at a system level.
I think when most people think about hunger, I mean, they may think on a global scale, but most people here in Northwest Arkansas would be absolutely shocked at the great problem of hunger that we have here in our own community.
Right.
What are the numbers that you see?
Well, so it's really shocking for a lot of people because there's this disbelief that hunger even exists. And so we talk about hunger, the actual missing of meals, but we also talk about something called food insecurity. And food insecurity is a term that really means people just may not know where their next meal is coming from. So maybe they have to reduce the nutritional quality of a meal. Maybe they have to skip a meal or reduce what they would put into it. One of the saddest cases we see is oftentimes parents will skip a meal to make sure that their children are eating. And that issue of food insecurity, that exists all across the United States. The USDA actually estimates that over 42 million people are food insecure in the US, and that includes 13 million children. So that's a significant number of people, but it's not just something that happens somewhere else. There's actually families who are food insecure in every county in the United States.
And I understand we have a campaign going on right now?
We do. So the campaign, it kicked off on April 17th and runs through May 15th. And we are working with half a dozen suppliers and with our customers and with our national partner Feeding America as well as local food banks to try and get as many people to help. So there's three things we need people to do. The first is to go and purchase participating products, buy a product and you donate a meal. Second is they can donate at register. And the third is you can go online and use the hashtag #FightHunger in a public post on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever your favorite social media is, and that will help provide meals to Feeding America and local food banks.
Karrie, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks so much.